Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is this sure is getting on my nerve. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Jesy Nelson. Jesy Nelson, who was formerly in the girl group Little Mix, decided last year that she wanted to quit the girl group Little Mix because she said of her mental health. And so people were thinking, oh yeah, she probably had some mental health issues. But then a lot of people were also surprised that she jumped up and came out with the single Boyz and stuff like that. So first, I'm going to talk about the single Boyz, and then I'm going to talk about the controversy. It was a rumor that she had been posting, little clips here and there on Twitter all last week about the Boyz video was coming out, and when the Boyz video and the song was coming out. So it came out last Friday. And so I finally got a chance to hear the audio part on my Spotify page. And I said, well, it's a cute sounding song. It's not really bad or anything, but it's not anything to brag about either. And I was saying, well, it's cute for what it is. But I'm really not a big rap fan. But the song was not bad at all. Like I said, it was cute for what it was. It is a pretty good R&B soul type of rap song that is strictly for young people. I mean, it's really for anybody, but I'm just saying strictly for young people because, like I said, I really don't listen to rap that much, and I was just listening, and just to give it a listen because I was gonna do a review on it. Like I said, it has like a R&B soul type of sound. You could tell from the beat and stuff. It was sonically good and everything like that, and you could tell it has that late 90s, early 2000 vibes, which a lot of new artists are going back to now, but they're putting a modern twist on it. But anyway, like I said, the song was okay to me. But when I saw the video and everybody was talking about the video, I said, what everybody's talking about the video for? And they were saying she was blackfishing and what we used to call back in the day cultural appropriation, and then before that we used to call it blackface. And so some people were wondering what blackfish was, so they put out a definition, and the definition that they put out is the same thing that people did back in the day, where they were saying a group, another cultural group tries to imitate or take over or have an aesthetic of black people or an ethnic background or something like that. This is just a little quick definition of what is like in the what is it saying in the dictionary. But we all know what it is. It's still cultural appropriation, which they did say a little bit about that, but they tried to make it be more positive, or like saying, try to take on the image of car. We already know that that definition was very basic and very stuff. So we already know. So when I kind of saw the video at first, I was saying, I don't see too much nothing wrong with she doing the bad boy stuff, and then she had Nicki Minaj and Diddy in the video, and people were surprised she had Diddy in the video, even though it was a sample of his bad boy song from 20 years ago. I mean, the video was kind of good, okay at first, but then when people started saying that she was tanning herself too much, and then when I rewatched it, I said, "Oh, I see what they're talking about," because especially when when she did that end of the video where her and Nicki was standing next to the car, she was almost as dark as Nicki Minaj, but it was like when she was riding in that little car, and those dudes were rapping behind her. It was like her makeup was a little bit lighter, and so I could kind of understand the uproar about people saying she was blackfishing, which she actually was. But then she came out and said that she liked the black culture, she liked the black aesthetic, she grew up around black music because that's all she know. And I get so tired of this phrase from white people who get called out for black fishing or black facing or cultural appropriation of the black race or any other race, they always come out with, well, you know, I like this about black people, and I like that about black people, and I like the culture, and I like this. And then she said at the end, I never did say I was black. Even though you didn't say you were black, you were profiting off of stuff. What you call did it back in the day. Elvis Presley did it. Elvis Presley did it to Little Richard back in the day, and that's why Little Richard kept on emphasizing up until the time he passed away that he was the king of rock and roll, not no Elvis Presley. And it's just like they keep doing this over and over and over. And the bad part about it is they're not understanding that while you sitting up here cultural appropriation, you're taking a spot from a natural black person that you know that could have had that spot or could have been in that spot, and it's like okay, y'all want to come over and incorporate black culture, but when every time a black person try to do country music or some other genre of music, oh no, they're not supposed to do it, and it's like okay, well if that's the case, well then y'all shouldn't be doing R&B and soul. Call a thing a thing and what it is, and she still doesn't understand. And what made me so mad, I don't know if this TikToker, if Leanne Pinnock actually said that to that TikToker. I don't know. It could, that's why I'm saying it's alleged. I don't know. But even if they did have a private conversation and she told him maybe he should talk about corporal appropriation instead of making a video about the bad boys video that he liked it. He went out and put out the tweet, and then here comes Nicki Minaj talking about calling Leanne Pinnock jealous and a clown, and she's jealous of Jesy. No, she's not jealous of Jesy, because when I first saw Little Mix, I was like a whole lot of people. I was saying, "Oh, they got two black girls, two white girls," and then it was like after a couple of things, I started seeing. I said, is this girl really mixed or what? Because it was in some scenes she looked at black, similar to Leanne, did in other scenes, and so people started bringing up all kind of pictures. And then now Nicki Minaj is mad because people are telling her why is she going against another black woman? She's supposed to be about women empowerment. And like someone said, Cardi B tried to tell us a long time ago that Nicki Minaj is not the person that people think she is, and now that we all know Nicki Minaj likes to take up for people in the wrongness, and she'll back anything. She'll back anything if it comes down to money. And I just found out from a couple of other YouTubers that they're on the same label, her and Jesy on Republic label. So that's probably how all of this came about. But I just don't like the hypocritical part of Nicki Minaj. I mean, like I said, I'm not into rap, but the way she tried to talk about Cardi B when Cardi B first came out, and I see Cardi B supporting just as many black artists as she do Latinx artists. So what it is, Nicki Minaj is jumping on all these different bandwagons, and like a lot of people saying, she's trying to be a distractor, so people won't be talking about that case with her husband. And I'm so glad that the judge did rule in favor of that woman on one count of that case with those allegations against Nicki's husband. And like everybody says, she should be worried about that instead of worried about all this other stuff. But I just find it just so funny that she's eager to take up for this white girl and wants to down the black girl. I don't like that at all. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.